This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any significant Pisces placement you need help with in your chart at this time. I'm going to be pulling an oracle from the Enchanted Blossoms. Since it is springtime officially, I figured it would be suitable. So let's see what you'll get. You know what? I feel like there's this card that's been trying to stay in my hand like 3 times, so I'm just gonna stop there. Uh, all right, you have Truth, the Bittersweet Nightshade, Morning Cloak, Strength, Fennel and Black Swallowtail, and the Cherry Blossom Spirituality, Cherry Blossom Chinese Peacock. So let me show you these really quick. That is Truth. And we have Strength. And Spirituality. Awesome. So looks like it's going to be a long one because I pulled 3 for you. Where did I? So I hope you hang around. Please like and subscribe if you like what you've seen here today, or you would like to see more of future readings from me. Subscribe. All of my information is in the description, including a disclaimer. Any tips would be appreciated, even if it's 50 cents. Okay. Truth. Flower, Bittersweet Nightshade, and Butterfly Morning Cloak. Maybe if I hold it up, it'll autofocus to it. No, let me just put this down so you can see. There. Native to North Africa, Eurasia, bittersweet nightshade is an adaptable species that has spread across the world so successfully that it is considered an invasive plant. In the United States, it gets its name from its leaves, which taste bitter then sweet, but checking this is not recommended as they are toxic. Medicinal uses for bittersweet nightshade were recorded by the Greeks over 2,000 years ago. Oh, hello. It is listed as the Culpeper's Complete Herbal 1653 as a remedy for dizziness, sudden illness, and troublesome guests. The stem of the plant is used to treat skin conditions. However, the flowers and berries are quite poisonous, and caution should be taken when tending these plants in the garden. As for it ties to truth, both can be quite bittersweet. The quest for truth is a journey we all must take. It can be painful. Once discovered, truth can be a compass that guides you through tough decisions and experiences. In your soul, you know the truth can be absolute tenet and personal pillar through which you may be effectively govern your own life. Identifying these principles means you have a yardstick for when you are faced with a difficult decision or idea. You can make these decisions accordingly. Your truths will be reevaluated, tested throughout your life. The truths you had when you were younger might not be the ones you hold dear today, but once you find your truth, it is easier to be faithful to yourself. What are my main truths today? I think that's pretty straightforward. I'll read all 3 before we get the whole scope of everything. Strength. strength, fennel and the black swallowtail. Make sure see that really well. Native to shores and banks of the Mediterranean, fennel is a flavorsome herb with a myriad uses. The entire plant can be used in cooking, and it has many medicinal and magical uses. In England, farmers would rub a concoction of fennel, salt, and soap on the blades of their plows to make the earth stronger and encourage better crop. The Romans chewed it for courage and strength in battle. Medicinally, it was traditionally used as a digestive aid and eases colic in babies. Fennel, with its light anise flavor, is one of the three main herbs used in creation of absinthe. Strength appears as a firm reminder that you have a deep well of fortitude within. There is power in knowing who you are and what you do well. Dig deep and find the solid base from where you anchor yourself and muster the might. Endurance and confidence to do what must be done. If you can't find it within, seek a friend or fellow tribe member to help you. Sometimes we need to lean on each other's, but in vulnerability, we can find seeds of strength that we never knew we had. In what ways am I strong? How can I tap into my inner strength and use it willfully in my life? All right, so we have truth, strength. It's seeming as if like it's asking you to remain true to who you are, and it just keeps, it's like a repeating message of remain who you are and be strong in who you believe you are, especially if you're not hurting anybody. Or maybe you know a truth and it's asking you to provide that truth with strength. But we'll read the last one. And finally, it's spirituality. Okay. The cherry blossom is a widely celebrated flower, with festivals occurring almost anywhere the tree blooms. In Japan, people watch the progression of the blossoms on the news along with the weather. The cherry blossom is so integrated into Japanese culture that it makes appearances in all forms, including manga, anime, paintings, and business logos. It has been used as a rally symbol for public or military. Cherry blossom festivals are hosted in Vancouver, Denmark, Shanghai, and Amsterdam. The festival in Washington, D.C. is a month-long event that attracts people from all over the world. The cherry tree blooms in mass, and the blossoms die this way as well. Thus, they often symbolize the fragility of mortal life. This card calls you to contemplate your personal spirituality and how it affects your life and your happiness. Your personal spirituality is more profound than the belief in God, gods, or religion. It embodies how you connect to others and that which is greater. It informs you to sense of meaning and place in the world. Use your heart and which it grows, at which it grows. It nurtures. Sorry. My apartment complex has, yeah, this is them. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Also, maybe you might be experiencing like interruptions in your contemplation of your who you are and your spirituality. Maybe you're giving too much of yourself to other people and losing focus on what was originally important to you. And it's asking you to seek that truth within yourself and be strong in your focus, and don't be so serious about it, but also contemplate your spirituality. And I would look up the definition of spirituality before you go too far with that statement, because that was a really intense statement it said earlier. Um, okay. Use your heart to decipher what feels true to you. Spirituality is the soil in which you grow. It nurtures, sustains, and connects you to everything within and beyond the mundane. Understanding your personal spirituality and belief will bring you greater knowledge than who you are. I like that. Uh, and as a Pisces rising, yeah, I really do like that. Sorry, I am a Scorpio sun, Gemini moon, Pisces rising. I'm a wreck. No, I'm just kidding. What is my spirituality? What do I know to be true for me? Very cool. That's really straightforward. So, I mean, it's this very straightforward. I don't want to get too crazy. Maybe some tarot for advice and a couple of other cards for advice, and then I'll just leave it at that. We're almost 20 minutes in. A couple of cards of advice for Pisces and being strong and true to who they are so they can find discovery within themselves and grow in their spiritual quest and physical quest, or maybe even helping out a friend. But I think this is more important. Temperance sideways. That's cool. Such a beautiful card. Look at that. I don't know. My friend is Pisces Aries cusp, and I just thought about her, so I grabbed that deck because of that. I kind of, I'll look on my phone. I just want to see what Temperance Sideways is, because that to me, like in my mind, is like the Justice card, but more easygoing. Hmm. Hmm. It's as I'm going over multiple. Okay. It looks like it is you're going to be able to possibly have some sort of intuitive state where if you can work on these things, it would be almost like a pathway to your future, which I think is quite beautiful because that's like a sense of wholeness. And she is holding two cups, a two of cups. There could be a decision you need to make, but overall, with temperance, hmm, it's also saying it could be like unforeseen factors. So yeah, what you may not be seeing is because it's asking you for balance and harmony. Maybe you can't visualize that for yourself. Or maybe if you have a dream journal, maybe reflect on what you've written down in your dreams, considering that you are a Pisces. Um, I would assume you might have a dream journal. If not, I mean, look into it, or journal in general. Okay, and underneath is what you don't see is the King of Wands and Page of Cups. I think that you are a beautiful person. I think other people think you're a beautiful person inside and out, and you have a lot to offer. Even with what you don't see here is you moving forward and taking action towards something that only benefits you. All you need to do is work, and that's what you don't see. Put in the work. Um, Quite frankly, I would definitely love to have a reading where it asks me to put in the work for my wholeness. And I guess since I am a Pisces rising, I can apply this to myself. Okay, Pisces, thank you so much. If this was helpful to you, please give me a like and a subscription. I am a new channel. Yeah, and I'm very grateful that you're here.